Hello everyone. Today's session we will discuss about the SQL Server filtering data using between, like and the column alias operators. And simply how you can filter your data with the help of between, like or the column alias. So we will start the session. Overview of the SQL Server between operator. The between operator is a logical operator that allows you to specify a range to test. It means if you want to apply the range of values for test, then you can use the between operator. On the basis of the range of value, you can retrieve the information or the records from the tables. The between operator returns true if the expressions to test is greater than or equal to the value of the start expressions and less than or equal to the value of the AND expressions. You can use the greater than or equal to and less than equal to substitute the between operator as follows. See the syntax: column expressions less than equal to expression and column expressions is greater than equal to start expressions. So this is the syntax we can use to specify between operator. And see the following products table as a sample database we can use to demonstrate the between operator on the examples. The same table here, production.products, and the fields are same: product ID, name, brand ID, category ID, model year, and the list price. So we will perform the operation on the basis of this table. Now move to the next slide. Using SQL Server between with the number examples, the following query: find the products whose list price are between 149.499 and 199.99. So how you will write the query? See here, select command. While you are retrieving the information, you can use the select command. Then field names: product ID, comma product name, comma list price. Form production.products, where list price between 149.99 and 199.99. So like this you can specify the range of values using between operator, and it includes 149.99, also 199.99. Order by list price. See the output: product ID, product name, and the list price. See here, 149.99, 159.99, 189.99 and 199.99. So it means if you have to specify the range of value using the between operator, it will consider the start value and the AND value both, and it be in between also. I hope it is clear. If you will retrieve the information on the basis of range of values, so you can specify using between. Okay, now we will move to the next thing. Using multiple and operator example, the following statement: find the products that meet all the following conditions. Category ID 1, the list price is greater than 400 and the brand ID is 1. Query is select a star from production.products where category ID is equal to 1 and list price greater than 400 and brand ID equal to 1. Order by list price in descending order. See the output: product ID, product name, brand ID and category, model year and the list price. Category ID is 1, brand ID is also 1 and the list price is greater than 400. To get the products whose list price are in the range of 149.99 and 199.99, you can use the not between operator as follows. Select product ID, comma, product name, comma, list price from production.products where list price not between 149.99 and 199.99. Order by list price. That means accept these value and in between all the record will be displayed. See here in the output there is no value regarding list price 149.99 and 199.99. Okay, now we will move to the next thing. Using SQL Server between with the date examples. So here we will consider the following order tables: sales.order, order ID, customer ID, order status, order date, required date, ship date, store ID and the staff ID. These are the fields in the order tables. We will take this table as an example. Now the following query: find the orders that customer placed between January 15, 2017 and January 17, 2017. See the query: select order ID, customer ID, order date, order status from sales.order where order date between 2017 1 01 15 and 2017 01 17. Order by order date. See here, order ID, customer ID, order date, and the order status. It will retrieve all the orders whose date between January 15, 2017 to January 17, 2017. Notice that to specify a date constant, you use the format YYY MNDD, where for time Y is 4 digit, for year example 2017, MM is 2 digit for the month example 01, and DD is 2 digit for day example 15. So like this you can specify the range of the dates in between any transaction or whatever the related records you want to retrieve from the tables. So you have to specify also date using between operators. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now we will move to the next thing. SQL Server like operator overview. A SQL Server like is a logical operator that determines if a character string matches a specified pattern. Means if you want to retrieve the information on the basis of pattern match, like a pattern may include regular characters and wildcard characters. The like operator is used in the where clause of the select, update and delete statements to filter the rows based on the pattern matching. Pattern. The pattern is a sequence of characters to search for in the column or expressions. It can include the following valid wildcard characters. The first, the %, wildcard, any string of 0 or more characters. Simply, if you want to represent the multiple characters using wildcard character, that is %sign. The underscore, wildcard, any single character. Means if you want to represent any single character, then you can use the sign of wildcard character, that is underscore. The list of characters, that is wildcard, any single character within the specified set. The character hyphen characters, any single character within the specified range. The exponent, any single characters not within a list or a range. We will discuss with one by one. See the following customer table from the sample database: sales.customers, customer ID, first name, last name, phone, email, street, city, state, and zip code. So we will process the queries on the basis of this customer table. Let me explain one by one. See the next thing, the % wildcard example. See the following example: find the customers whose last name start with letter Z. select customer ID, comma first name, comma last name from sales.customer, where last name like in single quote Z %, order by first name. See here in the output, all the records whose last name first character or start with Z. The following example return the customer whose last name and with the string ER. See the query. Select customer ID, comma first name, comma last name from sales.customer, where last name like in single quote %ER, order by first name. So see here in the output, all the records whose last name ended with the character ER. I hope it is clear to everyone. Percent sign is the wildcard character we can use to represent the multiple characters. Now we will move to the next slide. The underscore wildcard example. The underscore represent a single character. For example, the following statement return the customer, where the second character is the letter U. The pattern underscore U %. It means the last name of the customer whose first character from A to Z anyone, and the second character must be U, and after that any number of characters. The first underscore character match any single character. The second letter U match the letter U exactly. The third character % matches any sequence of characters. See the query. Select customer ID, comma first name, comma last name from sales.customers, where last name like in single quote underscore U %, order by first name. See the output. All the customer detail was last name containing U as a second character, the list of character wildcard example, the sequence, the square bracket with a list of characters. For example, the following query returns the customer where the first character in the last name is Y or Z. Select customer ID, comma first name, comma last name from sales.customer, where last name like in single quote in between the square bracket YZ and %. it will give the output of, see, all the records whose last name start with either Y or Z. I hope it's clear to everyone about the underscore sign, which is represent a single character. Okay, now we will move to the next slide. The character in a square bracket characters and hyphen characters wildcard example. The square bracket with a character range. For example, the following query find the customer where the first character in the last name is the letter in the range A through C. See about the query. Select customer ID, comma first name, comma last name from sales.customer, where last name like in single quote in between the square bracket A hyphen C, that is the character A, B and C, list of characters, and percent sign. See here, and the output all the information was last name contain character A and B and C as a starting character, and the first character of the last name is either E, A, B or C. The exponent character list of range in a square bracket wildcard example. The square bracket with a caret sign followed by a range. For example, the following query returns the customer where the first character in the last name is not the letter in the range A through X. See the query. Select customer ID, first name, last name from sales.customer, where last name like in a square bracket caret sign A to A through X. See the output, all the records is last name, first character is Y and Z, because it's not containing the first character from A to A through X. I hope it is clear to everyone. How you can specify the range of characters using like operator. You can specify in between the bracket, square bracket, character hyphen character or caret sign then character hyphen characters. Okay, now we will move to the next slide. SQL Server column alias. When you use the select statement to the query data from a table, SQL Server use the column names as a column heading for the output. Note that if the column alias contain the space, you need to enclose it in the quotation mark as shown in the following example. See here, select first name plus space in between the quotation mark plus last name as in single quote full name from sales.customer order by first name. See the heading of the fields you have specified as a full name, so full name and then name of the customer. The following example shows how to assign an alias to a column. See here, the same here, select the field name like category name and the alias name is quotation mark product category from production.categories. So see here the heading product category and then list of the items corresponding it will show. I hope it is clear to everyone. Thank you for the today's session. We have discussed about the filtering data on the basis of the pattern match using the wildcard characters like %sign to represent the multiple characters, underscore sign to represent single character. Thank you all of you.